record. Pushing for gold. He will get the gold. That was quality.
Who competes in Paralympic sport? The Paralympic Games showcase the fastest, strongest and best of Paralympic sport.
Finally, pushing for gold. He will get the gold.
Australia has many successful Paralympians who have spent years of hard work and training to be the best in the world.
I said to my dad when I was 11, all I want to do is go to the Paralympics. I mean, it's the pinnacle. Everyone with a disability that plays sport wants to go to the Paralympics, and finally realised that dream in 2008 was an incredible feeling.
Athletes who compete in Paralympic sport have a physical disability, vision impairment, or an intellectual disability. Athletes with a physical disability form the largest group that compete in Paralympic sport. Types of physical disabilities include limb loss, cerebral palsy or brain injury, spinal cord or nerve damage, and other disabilities such as short stature. Athletes with limb loss, also known as amputees, may be missing part of their arm or leg. They might even be missing 2, 3 or all 4 of their limbs. While some athletes may have been born with their disability, others may have lost a limb following an accident or illness.
When I was 15, I was faced with the most difficult decision of my life, to have my leg amputated for my best chance of survival with cancer.
Many athletes use specialised equipment in their sport to help them compete.
I use 2 different legs, so for walking I use a walking leg, for running I use a sprinting leg, so I have to change over legs once I get to the track and train.
Athletes with cerebral palsy, also known as CP, or a brain injury, have damage to the part of their brain that controls how they move, balance, walk or run. Some athletes with CP or a brain injury use a wheelchair to get around. Others may have uncontrolled movements, most often in their arms and legs.
My disability is cerebral ataxia, a form of cerebral palsy. I actually have my disability in all 4 limbs, so my legs shake, my arms shake.
For other athletes, their movement difficulties may be harder to see.
And Evan O'Hanlon will join the elite, the double, and in a world record time.
My cerebral palsy affects me on my whole left side of my body. You know, you can spend the whole day with me and not realise that I have it, but that's because I'm really good at hiding it as well.
Athletes with a spinal cord injury or nerve damage have paralysed or weak muscles. Some athletes may have been born with their disabilities, others may have had an accident or illness later in life.
I was born with a tumour on my spine, which made me an incomplete paraplegic, so I've been in a wheelchair since I was pretty young, so pretty much since birth.
Athletes with a spinal cord injury or nerve damage compete in nearly every Paralympic sport. There are athletes with other physical disabilities who compete in Paralympic sport. Some may have a disability that affects their height or movement in their joints. Athletes with a vision impairment compete in many Paralympic sports. Some athletes are completely blind, while others might have limited vision. Each sport has different rules and equipment for athletes with a vision impairment.
As a vision impaired athlete, I'm in the class that has the most sight. I can't actually see the ground when I'm skiing. I can't see what's going on around me, which means that I actually use a guide who relays instructions to me through a headset so we can get down the slopes as fast as possible.
In some sports, like goalball, all players wear a blindfold to make the competition fair. Athletes with an intellectual disability have difficulties with processing, thinking and understanding.
And the big man is off to the races.
They might need longer time or help from their coach to work out skills and tactics. No matter which Paralympic sport you watch, athletes are dedicated, focused and strive to be the best they can. For more information, visit www.paralympic.org.au.